So for butter cookies, we will start with 5 cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida. Here goes the second cup, the third one, fourth and fifth. In an empty bowl, take 180 grams of unsalted butter, and for better result, take out the butter just half an hour before from the fridge. Next, add 1.5 cups of powdered sugar to it. Now after this, using your hand blender or your stand mixer, we have to mix sugar and butter until it is light and fluffy. Yes, you can also use your hands and mix it. In that case, you just need to mix the butter and powdered sugar until it is just combined. Once done, just add few drops of vanilla essence and blend it for 3 to 4 seconds. Now add 1 teaspoon of salt plus 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now add in 2 eggs. Now we have to whisk everything from medium to high speed for 1 minute. Now in case if you don't want to use eggs, you can also substitute it with 2 tablespoons of thick curd. Now we will add flour in parts and we are going to knead it until everything is just combined. Keep adding dry flour and knead the cookie dough for roughly about 2 to 3 minutes. Now I'm going to use my hands and knead it for just 1 minute more. Cover the dough with cling wrap and keep it in the fridge for at least half an hour. I'm taking out this dough after 1 hour from the fridge, and if you want you can keep it in the fridge for 4 to 5 days. You can also freeze this dough for 2 months. The only thing is that you need to thaw it before using. Cut out a small portion of the dough and knead it for few seconds. Now place the dough between 2 sheets of parchment paper. Press it slightly from the top and roll it out flat. Don't bother about the shape, but try to roll out as even as possible. Turn it over and roll it again. Before cutting the cookies, dust some dry flour on the rolled out dough from both the sides. This way the cookies will come out easily from the mold. I'll start cutting the cookies from the edge of the circle so that I can cut many cookies at once. Like this, you can easily slide the cookies out from the mold. And likewise we'll cut rest of the cookies. Cookies are done. Time to bake these beauties. Before baking, keep these cutout cookies in the fridge for minimum 15 to 20 minutes. Preheat your kadhai for 10 minutes on medium flame. And preheat your oven as well at 180 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. Take out the cookie tray directly from the fridge and place it on the stand and cover it with the lid and keep the flame low and bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. Similarly, in the oven, bake the cookies at 180 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes or bake it until the sides of the cookies have turned slightly brown in color. Likewise, bake rest of the cookies. Homemade butter cookies are done. You can store these cookies in an airtight container up to 1 month. Prepare the icing for cookies. I'm planning to do cream cheese icing on my cookies and it really goes well with butter cookies. This icing will not turn hard and dry up like sugar icing, and you cannot stack in a jar. But yes, you can do icing and keep it in a tray for a good 4 to 5 days in refrigerator. So in 100 grams of cream cheese, I have added 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar, few drops of vanilla essence. I'm going to use my hand blender and I'm going to blend it for 2 to 3 minutes on high speed. If you live in a warm place or the temperature is warm, so for safer hand side, you can keep your cream bowl inside a big bowl filled with chilled water and ice. So this way your cream will turn stiff fast and quickly and it will not melt. So as you can see, the cream has reached the desired consistency. It is light and fluffy and I have blended it for almost 3 to 4 minutes on medium to high speed. Now fill your icing in an icing bag. Now bring out your creativity and start decorating your cookies. Next comes the star cookies. I'm decorating just the edge with white icing and I'm just gonna give some strings in the middle of it. Likewise, decorate all your cookies with white icing or with colorful icing. It's completely up to you. Let's put some sprinklers on some of the cookies. Now sprinkle some sugar granule on the folds of the stocking so that it will shine a bit. Decorating some of my stars with yellow color. Cookies are looking so beautiful and trust me, you will go back to your childhood decorating these cookies. It is so much of fun. Make sure you chill these cookies for 1 to 2 hours before serving.